Your case none. All right, Dominic, hold up. So, you're telling me you walked into Brian's crib in the middle of the night like you owned the place, all concerned about fire safety. Talk to me straight. What was really going through your head when you decided to play firefighter and interior decorator at the same time, nephew? All right, nephew, I hear you. So you went full firefighter mode, saw flames creeping up them curtains and had to act quick. That's a real defense right there. You didn't break in to be disrespectful. You were trying to save the whole house from going up in smoke. That changes the flavor of this whole thing. We're down to the wire now, people. Time for closing statements. Brian, bring it home for me, nephew. Show me why this dream sabotage case got legs. And remind this courtroom what you told me earlier about that spiritual disrespect. That was a fine summation of your case, plaintiff, but we're still in play. And I've got to hear everything before I call it. Your testimony left some things unanswered. Give me just a bit more to hit that double OG level. Look, Brian, I'm gonna keep it real with you. A couple what, candles, dreams? You came in here talking about $1 million for dream sabotage. But your words ain't adding up, you dig. What exactly you mean by that? Yo, now we talking real stakes, Brian. Family legacy hits different than just some candles on the shelf. That emotional weight matters in my courtroom. You went from casual to carrying something sacred. That's a stronger position for shizzle. All right, Dominic, you heard what Brian said about that dream. Now tell me why that story don't hold water, nephew. Defendant, you wrapped it up clean. And to my courtroom fam, appreciate the vibe, the focus, and the stories you brought in here. Now let the dog step back and cook up this final ruling. Yo, hold up. You went from it never happened to I'm the Hanukkah Grinch real quick, nephew. That's cold. You just confessed to disrespecting Brian's family legacy on purpose. That ain't a defense. That's a guilty plea wrapped in a joke. I got my verdict. Courtroom crew, I'm gonna be real. I'm not sure if we just finished a trial or an improv comedy show. Some of what I heard today had me leaning forward. Some of it had me leaning back. And a couple bits had me wondering if y'all were in the same case. But either way, my gavel's ready, and I'm about to call it. All right, I've heard everything, and here's what's real. Brian, you came with heart about your family legacy, and that matters. But Dominic, nephew saved your house from burning down. Then Dominic switched up and owned his mistake about the candles. That's growth. $1 million for a dream that never happened? That don't add up. Dominic protected your family first. Case closed in his favor. All right, Brian, you brought a dream to court like it was a real crime. That ain't how justice works, my G. You gotta drop to your knees and holler, why did I waste the judge's time with my nightmares? Learn the difference between what's real and what's in your head. Dominic kept it solid. That gavel just came down for shizzle. We out.
All rise for the Honorable Judge Snoop. You may be seated. Courtroom chaos, chaos, chaos. Snoop Dogg's courtroom chaos, chaos, chaos. What? All rise for the Honorable Judge Snoop. You may be seated. Courtroom chaos, chaos, chaos. Snoop Dogg's courtroom chaos, chaos, chaos. and they nudge you. Call you out and they judge you. Filed a case and it bugs you. Now you're sitting in front of Judge Snoop. Came in as the plaintiff, no witness for the defendant. Smiling and you grinning, cause this case you think you winning.